showtime.
Baby, 'cause it's showtime. Ooh, yeah. Just when it's baby, 'cause it's showtime. Ooh, yeah. Let's get it on. 'Cause it's showtime. Ooh, yeah. Just when it's baby, 'cause it's showtime. Wow.
In time, you will call me Master.
No more. I say goodbye. All your life. Children live again. Free from sin.
Then I am your master.
Welcome, everyone. We're here on Pete Norman Court in the Larry Cull Gymnasium on the campus of Highland Community College in Freeport, Illinois. I'm the marvelous one, marvelous Mark Masters, along with the Sultan of Sound, Jim Yeager, and the King of the Britons, Arthur. And we are set here for another Highland Cougar basketball game. Tonight's matchup, your Highland Cougars will go against Elgin. And you might remember this team from last year's William Bear Classic. They will be back again in the Classic this year, in a couple weeks actually, December 15th and 16th. They'll be the opening round matchup against Southeastern Iowa at 1 o'clock. Keep that tournament in mind. We will be broadcasting every single game. The Marvelous One will be on the mic only for the Highland games. But if you want a chance to see your team play, we will broadcast all 3 games of each team. So the Sultan of Sound will be here for a long time, from Friday at 1 p.m. till Friday night. I think there's a Friday night game somewhere in here. Yes, Friday night at 9 p.m. is the last game. And then Saturday morning at 11 o'clock, all the way to the championship game at 9 o'clock. Cougars come into this matchup 5-2 on the season. They are back from their weekend road trip over to Moberly for the Thanksgiving Classic. They finished 1-1 in that tournament. A surprising game against Moberly. Usually in this time, the Cougars usually struggle in that first game against Moberly. They were close, had it down to 1 with about, I believe it was about 5 minutes to go, but wound up losing by 12, 76-64, but then turned around the next day and played State Fair and beat them by 20. Both of them teams in that district that Moberly usually comes out of, again, are actually the region. We're the Region 4 that Highland is in, and I believe Moberly and State Fair, I want to say Region 16 or 13, somewhere in that area. Either way, when it comes into winning the Region 4 and then to get your automatic bid for the Hutchinson, Kansas National Tournament, you have to play a play-in game, and that's usually the district we go against. So it's nice to get a good look at each team, or a couple of the teams in that region, and the Cougars do that on Thanksgiving. And then Moberly, another member of this tournament, they'll be here as well. They'll play the second game in the tournament. But again, the Cougars 5-2 on the season. Leading the way for the Cougars, D2 Demetrius Johnson II from St. Paul, Minnesota. 15 points, 4 boards, and 5 assists. Last men's game here that we broadcast, he came up with a triple-double. So keep an eye on him. He is number 4. Also, Ramin Hinton from Chicago Curry, 11 points and 9 boards. Tyler Johnson, 7 points, 4 boards. Troy Cole Jr., 10 points, 5 boards. Matt Somerville in street clothes again tonight. He still has a bad hand or a wrist, one of the two. We're missing 9 points off the bench from him. Omar Njai has 8 points and 4 boards. So a well-rounded scoring group here. Il Basco Gonzalo Bastrachia, 10 points and 3 boards for him. But a couple people still in street clothes, but nothing to worry about. The Cougars should do just fine here tonight. We're about a minute before we get started with the starting lineups here, but I'll run down that William Bear tournament here for you. Again, game 1 is Friday, December 15th. It is Elgin against the high-powered St. Eastern Iowa Ball Club. The Cougars will be traveling to southeastern Iowa, I believe, Saturday the 2nd. So they'll get a good chance to look at them here before that tournament. Then game 2 is the Moberly Greyhounds versus Sauk Valley. Sauk Valley, another member of the Arrowhead Conference that the Cougars were in. They left as well for the same situation. It is a highly Division II laid conference, so when it comes time for an at-large bid, playing a lot of Division II teams doesn't bode well for you. The Cougars will play Truman in game 3 at 5 o'clock. Truman, a member of the Region 4, who they've already beaten once this season. And then Rock Valley College will play Olive Harvey in the night game of the first round, last game of the first round, which will be at 7 o'clock. The two teams that lose the first game between Elgin and southeastern Iowa and Moberly and Sauk Valley will then play again at 9 o'clock on Friday. And that'll be the last game. And then the next ones will be the next day on the 16th. But for now, let's listen to the national anthem. Welcome back. We are getting set to roll here. Again, Cougars 5-2 on the season. Coming into a matchup tonight against Elgin, another Division II team. But, again, they will be in the tournament coming up here in another week or so. All right, Craig, let's go.
Buckle up, weirdos. This one's going to be a good one.
And now the starting lineup for your Highland Cougars. At one guard, a 6-foot sophomore from St. Paul, Minnesota, number 4, Demetrius Johnson II. At a forward, a 6'6 sophomore from Romeoville, number 5, Tyler Johnson. At a guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Nazareth, Israel, number 10, Mo Buckets Mona Mabu. At another guard, a 6'4 sophomore from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, number 11, Troy Cole Jr. And at the other forward, a 6'8 sophomore from Toronto, Canada, number 23, Air Canada, Cyrus Noel. The Cougars are coached in his 4th season by Mr. Luke Norman.
Regulators, mount up. We're coming.
We're set to roll here. The Cougars will be moving right to left on your TV screens. They'll come out in their home white jerseys with orange letters trimmed in blue. Elgin will come out in their road black jerseys with blue letters and numbers trimmed in white. Cougars still a couple men down, but still many players to throw out there. In leading the way for the Cougars, D2 Demetrius Johnson II, 15 points, 4 boards, and 5 assists. The Bears, Air Canada, Cyrus Noel set to jump center court.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. How do we know the names? We are the people that
20-minute halves.
whatever you may need.
And we're set. The jump will go to Elgin. Gaddy. Cougars in man-to-man. Get inside. Tough play down low. Through the hands of Atur. D2 set to bring the ball up for the Cougars. Cole Jr. now in the corner. Johnson for 3. Got it! Tyler Johnson get the Cougars on the board with a 3. Troy Cole Jr. in the face of number 2. He'll pull up for a jumper, and he got it. That's Smith. Troy Cole, nice pass down, D2. Kick it on the way outside. Mo Buckets for 3! No good. Aboud has hit several three-pointers. He is a three-point specialist, in my opinion. He's dangerous when left alone. Down low, Atur gonna bang with Air Canada. Tough shot ball off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Cyrus. And here come the Cougars leading by 1, 3-2. Aboud on the right side up top, D2. Now over to the left, Troy Cole Jr., the great neon green shoes. Mo Buckets for 3, that's off way to the right. He hasn't found his stroke just yet. Driving all the way to the hole. Tough call, and 1. Smith to the bucket. D2 picks up the foul, his first. Smith to the line for the and 1 free throw. And he hits it. Some full court pressure now by Elgin. Tough play. Mo Buckets had it. Decided to bring it back up top. Cougars reset up their offense. D2 all the way to the rack and got it. Demetrius Johnson hits the bucket and ties the game up at 5. Right. Nice backdoor cut to Smith. But he loses it out of bounds. Tried to score before he got the ball. More full court pressure. Appears to just be a little man pressure maybe. We'll see. Tyler Johnson set to take the ball out. Going to get it to D2 here in a second. Now over to Tyler. And just a clear out for the Cougars. Tyler will hand off to D2. Split the defender, kicks out. Cyrus. Now we'll get it to Troy Cole. He'll go up and he'll lose it out of bounds. Troy Cole Jr. can leap out of the gymnasium, so stay glued to your TV sets, people. You're going to see something fun here tonight, we hope. 17:37 left to go first half, tied at 5. The Cougars will have the ball underneath their own basket. D2 will take the ball out for the Cougars. We'll get it. Mo Buckets for 3. Got it! Monem Aboud! booed for three, and the Cougars now up by 3. All the way over in the corner. Long jumper, no good. D2 with the board. Here come the Cougars. Are going to push it to Cole Jr. on the left side. He'll pull up for 3. Round and out. Thought that one was going to drop in. Smith on the move. Right for a 3. He got it. Tied back up at 8. Cole Jr. will take the ball himself. Go right around 3 guys. Lobs a jam! And alley-oop to Air Canada, Cyrus Noel. And he throws one down with some authority. Nice wraparound steal by Cole, but knocked it off of Cyrus out of bounds. So Elgin will control here right underneath me. Number 3, that's Gaddy looking for some more. Smith wide open. He's going to drive to the hole. He'll pull up. Tough shot off the blast. No good. Cyrus with the board. D2 going to bring it up for Highland, leading by 2. Off the thunderous two-handed hammer by Cyrus Noel off the lob. D2 going to lob another one. This one time a little too high, but Cyrus will get it, come down, go up strong, and get fouled. Number 11, Wright, will pick up the foul for the Spartans, his first. 16:29 left to go in the half. Cougars lead by 2. Cyrus Noel set to go to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw up and in. One more free throw from the sophomore from Toronto, Canada. Second free throw off the front of the iron. Cougars lead by 3. Smith. Now Gaddy. Nice job, Mo Buckets with the steal. He'll get it over to Johnson. Tyler back to Mo Buckets. He's going to go to the hole. And the ball goes through his legs. I don't know if he lost it or got fouled. Either way, no call. Smith coming back the other direction. He'll hand off Gaddy for a long 3. No good. Nice box out and a board by Air Canada. Still a 3-point lead for the Cougars. Cole Jr. has it. Definitely a mismatch down there. Let's see if he takes advantage. Kicks it all the way out. Aboud will hand back off Johnson. D2. Now is doubled and lost the handle. Smith will give it. Nice job, D2 on the defensive end. Atur was going for the slam, and he couldn't come up with it as D2 knocked the ball out of his hands long before he had a chance to get to it, and a bad pass. Bad pass by Big K, I guess I'll call him. Or Little K, because I certainly ain't going to try to pronounce his name. $15:20 left to go in the first half. 3-point lead for the Cougars, 11-8. Again, this is a team the Cougars probably won't see because they're at the top bracket. The Cougars in the bottom part of the bracket. But they will be in the William Bear Classic coming up in a couple weeks. Mo Buckets for 3. Got it! Aboud for 3. And it opens up the biggest lead of the night here for the Cougars. 6 points. 15 minutes to go in the half. 14-8 Highland. And a steal. Buckle up, baby, because he is going to throw one down. Troy Cole Jr. with the windmill. And if you don't know yet, we got instant replay, so you're going to see that one a few more times. Down low jumper. And got it. That's from 34 Dang. Now Tyler Johnson going to go to the rack, tries to get it inside to Cyrus, and Dang will come up with the steal. Like the hair for Dang. 14:21 to go in a half, 16-10 lead for the Cougars. Smith on the right side. Going to go baseline, plenty of people there. And another slick pass. It was going someplace for Wright. A little too fast and went right through Dang's hands. This Dang and our Daniel Dang, both from the South Sudan. Wonder if they know each other at all. El Basco Basturachia set in, along with Mean Ramin Hinton. Cole Jr. and Tyler Johnson have a seat. All the way over, Mo buckets for three, got it! 3 threes for Abood, and the Cougars now extend to a 9-point lead. Basturachia almost had the steal. And they're going to call him with the body on that one. That's a good call by the officials. Gonzalo Basturachia picks up the foul, his first. Checking in now for the Cougars, Omar Njai. And Cyrus Noel will have a seat. Cyrus sits down with 3 points for the Cougars. Grab a nice job. Ramin Hinton got a hand in the passing lane, but unfortunately knocked it out of bounds. Gaddy, give it back up, and he'll take it back. McCarthy lost the handle. Steal by Njai. Give it to Basturachia, and here come the Cougars, leading by 9. Ramin Hinton looking for a backdoor. Now inside to Njai. Could kick it back out to Basturachia. He'll pull it back, looking to go to the hole. Up top, D2 launches a 3. No good. 13:05 left to go in the half. 9-point lead for the Cougars. 3 ball on the other end, and got it. That was right. His second 3 of the night. Ramin Hinton left wide open. He can score in bunches. Missed that one, though. 12:45 to go in the half. 6-point lead for Highland. Dang couldn't control the ball and lost it out of bounds. More unforced errors for the Spartans. Marquand Adams checking in for D2. D2 will sit down with a bucket. 12:38 to go in the half. Highland with a 19-13 lead and the ball. Marquand will bring the ball up off the left side here. And no, he doesn't. Nice move, and he'll go to the hole. Up with the left hand, but he got fouled. That should be on Dang. Or not. They'll call it on McCarthy. I think with the body, but we'll see. Either way, Marquand Adams going to the line for 2. He'll set, shoot, and off to the right side. One more free throw coming. 12:28 left to go in the half. 19-13 Highland. Already a thunderous windmill dunk by Troy Cole Jr. and a two-handed alley-oop to none other than Air Canada. Should get another free throw if this doesn't work, but it does, so we'll take it. Marquand scores the second one. Cougars move now to a 7-point lead as Gaddy will bring the ball up for the Spartans. Shot clock to 15, a lot of time. Trying to go the other way. And a travel. Dang had the ball. Took too many steps off the almost steal by the Cougars. They knocked the ball away. Marquand will bring the ball up, looking for a screen here. And he'll go right around inside and a jive for 2. Timeout taken by Elgin. 11:58 left to go in the half. The Cougars extend back again to 9. They lead 22-13. Want to see some more highlights in this game? The only place you can see it is right here on HMC. Stick with us, everyone. Welcome back. 11:58 to go in the half. Still ironing out a few things on the instant replay, but don't worry, you'll see it here shortly. Time to add up a few more highlights here, hopefully coming out of the timeout. Cougars leading by 9, 22-13. 3 3-pointers by Mo Buckets, Monem Aboud. And then some thunderous dunks, Cyrus Noel with an alley-oop. And, of course, the left-handed windmill by Troy Cole Jr. Cougars got Aboud, and Nenjai will knock out and take the steal. Bastarachia, Marquand Adams, and Ramin Hinton. Bastarachia all the way to the hole, up with the right hand, and scores. Il Basco for 2, and the Cougars now up 11. Smith leapt open for 3, and he got it. First 3 of the night for Smith. But that's 8 points already for him. He's got half the Elgin points, and they trail by 8, 24-16. Marquand tried to throw one inside, and Jai was open. Marquand now doubled. He'll kick it up top, Ramin Hinton. Ramin, nice pass in the corner. 3 ball on the way. Bastarachia got it! Il Basco for 3. And with 11 minutes to go, the Cougars back up by 11. Smith going to drive, kick it on to the right side. Back up top. Smith going to go to the hole. Tough shot. No good. Tipped around. Ramin Hinton will come up with it. He'll kick it up. Marquand Adams. Back to Ramin. Ramin. Back to Mo Buckets for 3. Got it! Aboud for his 4th 3 and a timeout taken by Elgin. 10:27 to go in the half. The Cougars extend to 14. They lead 30-16. Want to see some more action here? Stick with us, everyone. The only place you can see it streaming live worldwide is right here on HMC. Welcome back. Mo Buckets, Monem Aboud got the start today, and he's knocked down 4 threes already here, and we're not even 10 minutes in. 30-16 Highland. Pick your highlight. I don't know. Could it be any one of the 4 threes by Aboud, the windmill dunk by Cole Jr., or the alley-oop to Air Canada? 3 ball on the way for right, no good. Marquand will come up with it. He wants to move with it. He's a master with the ball. Dribble just about anywhere. Now gets it Ramin for 3. No good. Ramin Hinton averages 11 and 9. He knows how to. And a nice, oh! Great defense by Marquand Adams. And probably too good, as he's called for the foul. D2 checks in. Mo Buckets will have a seat. A nice 10 minutes here by Monem Aboud. 4 threes already for him. Right, trying to get it inside to Dang, who's muscling up. Too many steps. Good call, the official. Way too many steps. And they'll turn it back over to the Cougars. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the half. Highland by 14 with the ball. D2 will bring it up for Highland. Splits the defenders. He'll go up. Nice kick out. Ramin Hinton was wide open. Now to Marquand Adams. Back to Ramin. He'll drive baseline. Pull up jumper. Got it. Ramin Hinton for 2. The Cougars now lead by 16. They've doubled up the Spartans. 32-16. Nice kick. Good call by the official. We had some people that just couldn't see the kicks a few games ago. He was all over that one as D2 caught it with his back heel. Smith looking for a screen. He's not going to use it. Over to Little K. 3 ball on the way. No good. Tipped around, thrown around. Adams will come up with it. He's going to throw a deep one, way too deep. about halfway up the wall, trying to get it to Njai on the fast break. Troy Cole Jr., Air Canada, Cyrus Noel check in, Ramin Hinton, and Njai have a seat. 9:11 to go in this first half. 32-16 Highland. The Spartans will bring up the ball. Again, the team in black you will see in the first game of the William Bear tournament. They'll face Southeastern Iowa. And a steal by Bosco. And they're going to say he's on the line. The 55th annual William Bear Classic Tournament will take place on December 15th and 16th. But until we get to that point, the next home game, nice job, Bastrachia will take the steal. He'll go all the way in with the right hand, no good, but there we go. Oh, Tyler Johnson came down with the rebound, couldn't put it back in, but right there was Troy Cole Jr. to do the same. And they're going to call a foul, or are they going to call traveling? I don't know what they're calling. Oh, okay. They're going to call goaltending on Cole Jr. most likely. But either way, Little K going to drive all the way over to Smith. Up top to right. Tough play, no call. Here comes Bastrachia, and he'll throw down a two-handed hammer. Il Bosco throws one down, and the Cougars back in business. Lead now is 18. 3 ball on the way for Gabby, and he rounded it in. First bucket for him. D2 will bring the ball up for the Cougars. Nice pass, but Cyrus was going for the oop. He'll get it. He'll muscle down low, gets his own board. He'll go up strong again, this time rejected by the backboard. Too many steps. Bastrachia was ready to take the charge. I'd have rather had the foul, but we'll take the turnover. Gonzalo Bastrachia, Il Bosco will have a seat as Marquand Adams checks in for him. Maybe. No, I guess it's just for D2. Bastrachia will remain in. 34-19 Highland, 7:57 left to go in this first half. Marquand Adams will bring the ball up for the Cougars. He can go, and this time I don't know what we're doing here. I can't predict anything. He went up for one, couldn't come down with it. I thought Cyrus was going to go for another alley-oop. Smith will control for the Spartans. Looking to take it himself. He'll let a 3 go, around and out. Rebound number 5 for Cyrus. Cougars will push it up. Tyler Johnson goes all the way in and blocked, but they're going to call the foul. That looks like it'll be number 2 on Dang, maybe. Or no, it won't be. It'll be 1 if it is him. Or no, it is not Dang. It is Alter. Tyler Johnson will go to the line for 2. First free throw up and in. Now Bastrachia will have a seat as D2 comes in for him. Gonzalo with 7 points. 1 more free throw for Tyler Johnson. He'll set, shoot, and score. Timeout taken by Highland. 7:26 left to go in the half. The Cougars lead 36-19. You want to watch some more of this highlight reel? Stay with us. You can only do it here on HMC. Welcome back. The Cougars taking control here, up by 17. They lead 36-19. And as you can see, our replay is working just fine now. Elgin not getting out of the timeout quick enough. But here they come. Gabby will get it to Little K there. Picks up his dribble, now over to Wright. Wright going to go baseline, and Tyler Johnson going to get called for the reach. Correction, they called it on Troy Cole Jr. I don't know why. A tur for the 3, I believe it was. 7 minutes to go in the half. D2 over to Adams. Cyrus will corral the lob. Inside, Tyler Johnson. Cyrus was open. Turnaround jumper, got it! Tyler Johnson for a jumper. And it's 38-22 Highland. Atur trying to bang down low, and he lost the handle. Troy Cole Jr. can do it himself, but he'll get it. Thought he was going to Marquand. Tyler Johnson all the way over, D2. Long pull up, got it! D2, 4-2. And an 18-point lead now for the Cougars. They lead 40-22, 6:13 to go in the half. Gabby for the 3. Let it fly, and it goes in. Second 3 for him. Lead down to 15 now for Highland. E2 lost the handle, and Wright will take the ball and lose it. Oh, he does throw it down. Tough job for Wright, fumbling the ball, but he did hit it enough to throw it down. Top Tyler Johnson, and they're going to call a hold on Atur. I believe that's his second. That is number 2 on Atur. Aboud checks in, and Jai and Buster Achia, Ramin Hinton as well, as Adams, Tyler Johnson, Cyrus Noel, and Troy Cole Jr. have a seat. Ramin Hinton will control. Looking inside now over D2, and he lost it out of bounds. $5:29 to go in the half, 40-27 Highland. Highland's led most of the way. They trailed, I believe, 4-3 at one point, and that was it. Pass over to the Cougar bench, and another turnover for Elgin. D2 will bring it up for Highland. 5:10 to go in the half. 40-27 Highland. Ramin on the right side. Now up top, Njai. Looking for a cutter. We'll get it to D2 instead. D2 tried to get it inside to Njai, but he wasn't ready for it. The Cougars now will step up the defense. And here comes Ramin. He'll throw down a two-handed hammer. Ramin Hinton will throw down. And the Cougars lead now 42-27. Good no call. D2 tried to get the charge on Atur, couldn't come up with it. And the foul will be on Aboud. Mo Buckets picks up the foul, his first. And Atur will go to the line for 2. 4:35 left to go in the half, 42-27 Highland. Mo Buckets' 4 threes in the first half has kind of opened it up here for Highland. Led by as many as 18. D2 will have a seat as Troy Cole Jr. checks in for it. Atur's second free throw, up and in. Big man knocks them both down. And here come the Cougars, Buster Achia. Nice pass, and Njai will go up for the layup, and one! Omar Njai. Nice pass from Buster Achia. He soared to the basket and laid it up and in, got fouled. He'll go to the line for the and one free throw. And Jai, 91% from the line. Let's see if I jinxed him. I did. Oh, no, it did go in. All I could see it was ranging to the right and going to hit the rim. But it came back in. 45-29 Highland, 4:22 left to go first half. Wright going to go all the way to the hole himself. Tough shot. Looked pretty, didn't do anything though. Troy Cole will come up with it. Hands off to Bastrachia. Here comes Ramin Hinton. He'll push it up. Oh, buckets for three. That's short. Hinton with the board. Nice job, Ramin. He'll save it back. And he'll get it himself. He'll step back for a jumper. All round and out, but there's Njai for the board and the bucket. Njai right there to corral the rebound and put it right back in. Cougars back to their biggest lead, 18 points, 47-29. Bastrachia will gather the rebound, and here come the Cougars again. 3:35 left to go. There's Troy Cole. I thought he was going to throw one down. But a nice pass from Bastrachia as Troy Cole Jr. got the layup. Cougars now up by 20. Free ball on the way, no good. Bastrachia will pull down another board. Now Mo Bucket's left open again, and no good. But right there's Ramin Hinton, and I think they're going to call him for over the back. Highland will call a timeout. 3:08 left to go in this first half. The lead is now extended to 20. The Highland Cougars with the lead, 49-29. Stick with us, everyone. This is your HMC broadcast. Welcome back, everyone. 3:08 left to go in the half. Your Cougars up by 20. 49-29 here. And the Spartans will be back here in a couple weeks. Just another game update. Tomorrow's game that's scheduled against Rockford University has been canceled. They're still working on a rescheduled date, but we don't have one at the moment. Cougars go to a 2-3 zone. And our own Daniel Dang has checked in and got a rebound. He also is from the South Sudan. Troy Cole tried to go a little fast before he got to it. Njai now over in the corner. Bastrachia will go baseline. Tough play, but he'll pick up the foul. I believe that is Getty. That's number 2 on him. Not sure who's taking the ball out for the Cougars here. Be Bastrachia. Got Troy Cole, Njai, Dang, and Mo Buckets. Up top to Dang. He'll go against the other Dang, and they're going to call him for traveling. Again, both Dangs from the South Sudan. Still a 20-point lead for the Cougars, 2:30 to go in the half. Cougars in a 2-3 zone, 3 ball on the way, got it. Smith, another Smith, 4-3. Bastrachia. Over to Mo Buckets. Up top now, Njai. We'll hand back off. Gonzalo, he'll drop it off to Njai. Running right hand, no good, but there's Dang for the board. Up with the right hand, got it! Daniel Dang with the bucket, or with the board and the bucket. Gotti for the long three, off. Oh, Buckets will come up with it. He's going to push it up. There's a lob. Daniel Dang. Oh, what are we going to call? We're going to call a foul. Gotti picks up foul number 3. And Bastrachia will go back to the line for some free throws. 51-32 Highland, 1:38 left to go first half. Boris Perachitsa will check in for Njai. Tyler Johnson, I believe, will come in. He will come in. I wasn't sure if it was for Bastrachia or Mo Buckets. Abood will have a seat. Bastrachia set for one in the bonus. First free throw, up and in. Back up to a 20-point lead for the Cougars here, 1:38 left to go. Gonzalo's second free throw off the back iron. Tipped out, and Gonzo will come up with it. Daniel Dang. They're going to call a foul. Wow. I thought it would be the Highland Cougar State Bird here, as it's always a jump ball, usually. The foul is... Not sure who the foul is. It's still got Gotti's number up there for 3. 32. We don't have a 32. Dang's first free throw up and in. 3 points for Daniel Dang. No idea who 32 is. We don't have a 32. Probably should be 22. Or 34, but nonetheless, Cougars lead by 22. Inside to right, good ball movement by the Spartans. Smith, he's been quiet. Finally got a shot up. Double team, here comes Bastrachia. And he'll lob one! Cole Jr. with a two-handed hammer on the alley-oop from El Bosco. Under a minute to go in the first half. Cougars back in their 2-3 zone. Gotti will go to the hole, running one-hander, and Daniel Dang tried to block it, and he came down on Gotti. First foul on Dang. Gotti to the line for 2. First free throw, no good. Coach going to try and get the Cougars to get a quick shot off here so they can play 2 for 1 with the shot clock here. Second free throw up and in for Gotti, so Coach wants them to push it and move. They can get a shot off here before the shot clock gets underneath. The Cougars should get another opportunity. Inside, Boris Perachitsa for 2. And just like that, the Cougars will have about 5 seconds to go if Elgin works the shot clock down to 0. Right for 3, no good. Nice job, Gonzalo, for the rebound. Cole Jr. has it with 10 seconds to go. He'll get it to Tyler, gets it back to Cole Jr., and he got it and one. Troy Cole Jr. with the bucket and the foul. And he's going to go back to the line for some free throws. Troy Cole Jr. That foul on Dang, his second. Troy Cole Jr. with the and one free throw up and in. Ramin Hinton will check in for Daniel Dang. Cougars wanted some full court pressure, but no one was ready for it on the Cougars. But with 3 seconds left, right. Foul is going to be called on Tyler Johnson. Tyler was right. Wright did create the contact, but in a game that's almost a 30-point blowout here, you're not going to get too many close calls. Wright with point number 9 on the evening for him. He's got one more free throw coming. 1 second to go in the half. Wright hits them both. Troy Cole for the long three-quarter court. It's good if it goes, but it's not good. So the end of the first half, the Cougars with a good showing here, and they lead 61-36. Enjoy some highlights here as we loop a few. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half. Scoring as follows. Ramin Hinton, 4 points. Marquand Adams, 1. 8 points for El Bosco, 4 points, D2. 7 points, Tyler Johnson. 12 for Mo Buckets. 9 points, Troy Cole Jr. 2 for Parachitza. 7 for Najai. 3 for Noel, and 3 for Dang. That's good enough for the Cougars. 61 good first half points here. And we'll be back here for the second half in about 14 and a half minutes. So stick with us, everyone. We'll be back. Welcome back, everyone. Under a minute to go here before we start the second half. 61-35 Highland. I hope you enjoyed that plethora of highlights as we hope to get several more. Choice from Baton Rouge, I believe. According to the program, it said Baton Rouge. Donaldsonville? All right, I'll fix it. All righty. Well, whoever made up the program made it up wrong. I'll be more than happy to change it. Well, we're set to go here in the second half. The Cougars will be moving now left to right on your TV screens, and they'll have the ball first. Starters back in Air Canada, Cyrus Noel, D2, Demetrius Johnson II, Mo Buckets, Mona Mabood, Troy Cole Jr., and Tyler Johnson. Cyrus going to bring it up himself. That's a little different. Up top, D2. Looking for a backdoor cut. And this time, Atur will knock it away. Cougars will commit the foul on the floor. It's on D2. It's number 2 on D2. Cougars will get the steal off the inbounds. Here comes Tyler Johnson. Just underway here in the second half. Tried to get the lob into Air Canada, but it's tipped that he had it. And they're going to say it's knocked out of bounds by the Spartans. Still waiting for that Troy Parker alley-oop dunk that he did in 1995 in the first round of the William Bear Classic. I'll take it in any game here. Haven't seen it yet here. Inside, Tyler Johnson crushed, but no call. And that time, he got the rebound. Tried to put it back up and in, and there they got the call. Tyler will go to the line for 2. Atur picks up his 3rd foul on the evening. Tyler Johnson going back into the line for 2. Tyler was 7 points on the evening. He averages 7 points. 1 more rebound, and he's got his average for rebounds. First free throw up and in for Tyler. 62-35, 19:30 to go in the ball game. He'll set, shoot, and score. Smith, kick it over. Gotti inside Atur. Gonna bang down low with Cyrus. Got him up in the air, and they're gonna count the bucket. Nice move by Atur. Got Cyrus up in the air, and then it was easy pickings for the layup. Cyrus will pick up the foul, his first. Atur's and 1 free throw up and in. 63-38 Highland. And Elgin will be a part of the 55th annual William Bear Classic tournament. Tough play, nice move by D2. 6 points for D2. That tournament will happen December 15th and 16th. Elgin will be in the opening matchup against Southeastern Iowa at 1 o'clock. Atur with the bucket. I don't know where Southeastern Iowa is in the rankings, but they're usually always ranked and very good. So Elgin will have their hands full in that ball game. Southeastern Iowa won the tournament over the Cougars last season. Troy Cole Jr. with the left hand, and it's in. 67-40 Highland, 18:22 to go in the ball game. Free ball on the way. Gotti got it. 10 points now for Gotti. D2. Bring it up. A lot of contact in this gym. Troy Cole, nice way to get around the man and score. One thing you might not be used to is a lot of contact. The officials, not by our rules, don't call a lot when it comes to contact. Atur with the jumper inside, and he got it. He's starting to light up the scoreboard for the Spartans. But yes, the officials have been known to let them play in this gymnasium for whatever reason. Nice pass, unfortunately. Cyrus wasn't ready for it. Cyrus could have had a layup, but unfortunately lost the handle. Right, all the way over. Gotti will go right back to right. He can shoot the three if he wants. He's going to look inside, push off. Good call by the official. That will be Atur's fourth. And that is with 17:09 to go in this ball game. Atur easily pushed off. There's no question on that. Good call by the official. As Cyrus went flying, and Jai is checked in for Cyrus. D2 will bring the ball up. Just again, over 17 minutes to go in the ball game. Atur with 4 fouls. D2 looking for Njai down low, trying to find one in the passing lane is right. And he'll throw down. No. Are they going to call the foul or the block? Wright went for the jam, and Njai made sure he didn't throw it down. Njai picks up the foul, his first. Omar with 7 points on the evening. Wright going to go to the line for 2. Hit the first one. Second free throw for Wright. No good. Rebounded by Tyler Johnson. D2 going to push it up. He'll get it back to Tyler. He's got the lane if he wants it, but he'll pull back for 3. No good. Smith will come down with it for the Spartans, and he'll shoot it over to Gotti. Wright going to drive baseline. Going to be a tough shot, and the foul will be called on Tyler. Tyler picks up the foul, number 2. Cougars leading 69-46, 16:34 to go in the ball game. This time Wright misses a free throw. Cougars trailed 4-3 after the 3 ball, I believe, by Aboud to start the game. And I haven't trailed since. 4 Monem Aboud 3-pointers in the first half opened this game up, and the Cougars really haven't been challenged since. Troy Cole Jr. heading to the lane. Got hammered. No call. Again, a lot of contact, not a lot of calls here. That's how it goes. Njai at the top of the key inside. Troy Cole Jr. pump fakes. He'll go up strong. Still couldn't get it. Again, in about a 30-point blowout, you're not going to get too many calls. Gotti for the long 3, no good. Mo Buckets with the board, his second. We'll push it up to D2, now Tyler Johnson. We'll kick it back. D2 for 3, no good. Troy Cole Jr. with the offensive board. Almost lost it, but Mo Buckets for 3, that's short. Aboud was on fire in the first half. His first 3 fell short here in the second. 3 ball by Wright on the other end. This one he got. Third 3-pointer for Wright. Cuts the lead under 20. It's now 69-50. 15:36 left to go in the ball game. E2 gonna kick one out. Wide open is Tyler Johnson. Got it! Tyler Johnson for 3. Timeout taken by Highland. 15:23 to go in the ball game. Their lead is at 22. They lead 72-50. We'll be back in a minute. Stick with us, everyone. This is your HMC broadcast. 15:23 to go in the half. 72-50 Highland. Ramin Hinton and Marquand Adams. Gonzalo Bastarachia is checked back in as well for the Cougars. Abu D2 and Troy Cole Jr. have a seat. Little full court pressure here for the Cougars. Got to work on some things here. Again, that big tournament coming up, but the next home broadcast for the Cougars against Aurora University on December the 5th. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and we'll go to the Cougars. Marquand will bring the ball up for the Cougars. 15 minutes to go. Ramin Hinton on the right side. Marquand doubled. Ramin left wide open for a long two. Got it. No, it is three. I thought Ramin took a step in. I couldn't see over the balcony here. But the Cougars, Ramin went for the slam steal. Couldn't come up with it. Gotti will get the shot off, but Ramin will come down with the board. Ramin Hinton led the way for the Cougars last season in double digits. He's got double digits again. Nice pass. And Jai goes up. No call, but he got the rebound and put it right back in. Omar and Jai got the board off the miss, trying to get it down low. Atur got the lob over top of Njai, and he'll score the bucket. Just over 14 minutes to go, 77-52. Ramin wanted the alley-oop, but he'll take the three instead. Got it! Ramin Hinton for three, and that's 10 points for him. 80-52 Highland. Cougar defense stiffening up here. Atur lost the ball. He got it back, and a foul by Hinton. Second foul for Ramin Hinton. $11 points for Atur. His first free throw, no good. One more free throw to go. Next free throw up and in. Cougars well in control. Marquand Adams can take it to the hole if he wants, and he does. Easy layup for Marquand Adams. I don't know if everyone was waiting for the pass and just let Marquand shoot the layup. Timeout taken, I believe, by Highland. 13-15 left to go in the ball game. Highland's lead back up to 29. I believe, yes, 29 as they lead 82-53. Want to watch some more of this ball game? The only place you can see it is right here on HMC. Stick with us, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. 82-53 Highland. Hope you've been enjoying our instant replay. We've been fine-tuning it the last few games and hopefully be able to showcase it a lot for the William Baird tournament. Again, that tournament's on December 15th and 16th. Getting it inside this time, stolen by the Cougars. Ramin's got to tie his shoe. In the corner, Mark Juan. Now up top to Cyrus. Mark Juan. Inside, pass it all. And Jai wanted to throw down a two-handed hammer, and he lost the ball on the way up as he is fouled. Nine points for Omar. And the free throw up and in. One more free throw, a 20-point lead for the Cougars. Njai around and out, but an offensive board by Cyrus. He'll give it to Ramin. Ramin wanted to get the dunk, but he couldn't come up with it. He'll step back for three. Got it. Ramin hitting for another three. That's his third triple of the night. And a 23-point lead, 33-point lead for the Cougars. Atur got one inside. The Cougars tried to prevent it. They could not. 12:26 left to go in the ball game. Marquand Adams will set it up top. It's the switch. Another three. This one not even close. But another board for Cyrus Noel. That's 7. Inside Najai for a double, I guess. But he gets the bucket. 12 points now for Njai. 12 minutes to go in the ball game. 33-point lead for the Cougars. Marquand will pick up the foul, his second. Boris Parachitsa will check in. And Jai has a seat. The crowd gives him a nice hand. Smith, again, started the scoring off early for the Spartans, and he hasn't had much. Big block by Cyrus Noel. Big block by Cyrus, unfortunately, halfway up the wall. I believe the shooter might have been on the line. It's in that shot clock blind spot I have here on the left side. So pretty much right where Bastrachia is, I can't see because the shot clock's in my face. I can see just about everywhere else on the court other than just over the balcony. I thought Bastrachia was going for the alley-oop. Marquand for the easy layup, and he got it. Marquand Adams for two, 90-55, and we still got over 11 minutes to go in the ball game, so 100 points is pretty much a formality here. Gotti for three, airballs it. Parachitsa with the board. Unfortunately, throws it right to right. And they're going to call him, I think, for the foul as right hits the ground. First foul for Parachitsa. Right, going back to the line for more free throws. 90-55 Highland. First free throw, no good for Wright. Second one up and in. Marquand will bring the ball up for the Cougars. Nice double inside for Cyrus. He throws down a left-hander, but it doesn't go in. And then a pass. He'll get another shot at it. Got it this time. Two-handed hammer for Cyrus Noel as he throws down some thunder. Parachitsa trying to get the steal. Ball going everywhere. No one wants it. Marquand will push it up to Ramin. He could go left. Tries to throw them. Great steal there by the Spartans, but they knock it out of bounds. Ramin rocked the cradle too soon, and he swatted it out of his hands before he could get it up. Taking the ball out for the Cougars will be Ramin Hinton. No, it will be Marquand Adams underneath us here in the Jim Yeager balcony, universally known and famous Jim Yeager balcony. Marquand going to throw one up top to Bastarachia. Bastarachia will take it himself. Tough shot, but it won't go. Bastarachia picks up his own rebound. I think Bastarachia will get, I think he came from out of bounds and can't be the first one to touch it, I believe. And that's the issue we had. Marquand, a pesky little defender there. Gotti will with a running one-hander and put her down. 92-58 Highland just over 10 minutes ago. Cyrus going for another, and he got fouled. Cyrus tried to throw down the left-handed tomahawk. Got fouled. I believe that's Dang, yes. Dang's third foul. So the big men for the Spartans in somewhat foul trouble. Atur with 4 and Dang with 3. 10 minutes ago in the ball game, Air Canada, Cyrus Noel back to the free throw line for 2. First one around and out. Tyler Johnson set to check in for Cyrus here. All Cyrus has to do is knock it down. 10:04 left to go in the ball game. Noel hits the second free throw, and he'll be substituted for by Tyler Johnson. 93-58 here. Highland well in control of the ball game. Cougars scramble to figure out who's got who. They're going to call Ramin for the body. That's his third. The only bad part now, I believe we're in free throws, yes. The Spartans are in free throw time. 9:55 to go in the ball game, so any defensive foul against the Spartans is going to result in free throws. So we might not be getting out of here anytime soon, although this game is well underhand and the final outcome is already decided. Gotti hits the first one. 93-59. Second free throw up and in. Marquand Adams. Bring it up. So Ramin now over Bastarachia. Nice pass, and Ramin hitting there for the easy layup. Good job, Bastarachia. 3 ball on the other end by Smith, no good. Tyler Johnson with the board, his 5th rebound. Bastarachia pass way almost over Marquand Adams. Everybody pointing which direction. Which direction is it going to go? And it's going to go back to the Spartans. Daniel Dang checks in for Boris Parachitsa. Cougars got Ramin Hinton, Marquand Adams, Gonzo Bastarachia, and Tyler Johnson along with Daniel Dang. 9:17 left to go in the ball game. 95-60 Highland. Gotti for another 3, no good. 4th rebound for Hinton. Ramin will get it to Bastarachia. Bastarachia, tough play, no good. And they're going to call Bastarachia on the charge. Ramin Hinton went down. Not sure if it's a knee. Either way, he's not doing well. And Mo Buckets is checked in. I believe he's checked in for Ramin, but I'm not sure. Either way, we're going to have a timeout here with 8:56 left to go in the ball game. 95-60 Highland. We'll be back here. Again, stick with us. HMC, the only place you can watch your Highland Cougar sports streaming live worldwide, and we have replay, is right here. All right, we're not quite sure, but he's going to head over to the training table. I'd still like to see that replay on Boster Chia called for a charge because he was moving, but again, when you're up by 35 points, it really doesn't matter whether the call's right or not. Smith's going to come up. Dang against Dang. Nice pass inside for the layup by McCarthy. First bucket for him. And next home game is December the 5th against Aurora University. It's a men's game. We won't see the ladies again for the rest of the year, as tomorrow's game against Rockford University has been canceled. 3 ball on the way. Tyler Johnson got it. Third 3 ball by Tyler Johnson. The Cougars are red hot from beyond the arc. Nice block by Daniel Day. Mark Juan Adams, Gonzo Boster-Chia have a seat as Mo Buckets checks in along with Troy Cole Jr. D2 as well, Daniel Dang and Tyler Johnson. Inside to Dang. Hook no good. Mo Buckets with his 3rd rebound. Down to Dang. Back to Tyler Johnson up top D2. He's going to set it back up. Mo Buckets steps back. Tough shot, no good. $7:51 left to go in the ball game. Elgin will play in the first game of the 55th annual tournament at 1 o'clock. The Cougars will play at 5 o'clock. That is the 3rd game of the first round. 4 first-round games, and the first loser bracket game will be played on Friday night. And then all the second-round games and third-round games will be played on Saturday. Dang, inside. Great pass by Mo Buckets, but he couldn't convert. Cougars 2 points away from 100. Smith for 3. Troy Cole Jr. had the board. Lost it out of bounds. 7:16 to go in the ball game. Pass up top to Smith. The other Smith. Now McCarthy will hand it back to Dang. Shot clock down to 5. Not sure if Elgin sees it. And that is a shot clock violation. Nobody paying attention for the Spartans. But other members of the first round of the tournament, Moberly, Sauk Valley, Highland will play Truman, and then Rock Valley will play Olive Harvey. Olive Harvey and Elgin have been the late game of the first round for the past 2 or 3 seasons. This year, Elgin will face free ball on the way. D2, no good. Elgin will face Southeastern Iowa. Of course, the rematch, Sauk Valley against Moberly. Sauk Valley with the big upset last season. Sent Moberly for the first time in about 10 years in this tournament to the losers bracket, to which they won easily the next 2 games. The foul, I believe, on Troy Colt Jr., his second. McCarthy to the free throw line. That's the first one. Second free throw, up and in. Abood looking inside. We'll get it. Tyler Johnson, nice move all the way to the rack. Tough shot, no good, but he got fouled. Tyler Johnson will go back to the line for free throw number 5 and 6 on the evening. If that is what I think it is, I believe that is on Dang, and it is his 4th. So Hatur and Dang both with 4 fouls, 6 minutes to go in the ballgame. First free throw by Johnson, up and in. $16 points for Tyler Johnson here, along with 3 3-pointers. Second free throw rounding out, but he gets his own board. 6th rebound for Tyler Johnson. D2 gonna set up for 3, got it! Demetrius Johnson the second for 3, and the Cougars now over 100, 102-64. They're going to call the foul, I believe, on D2. That is the 3rd foul on D2. Smith going to the line for some free throws. Bluebirds making a little noise on the upper left-hand side of your screen, right above the Spartan bench on the top shelf. First free throw up and in for Smith. Omar Njai will check in. Tyler Johnson sitting down with 16 points. Second free throw up and in. Timeout taken by Highland. 5:45 left to go in the ball game. This game is all over but the shouting as the Cougars lead 102-66. Hopefully you want to see another surprising slam dunk. Stick with us. The only place you can watch it is right here on HMC. Welcome back. 5:45 to go in the ball game. 102-66 Highland. D2 will bring the ball up for Highland. Next home game against Aurora University. Mo buckets for 3. This one's off. Nice offensive board by Cole Jr. Tough shot, but he couldn't convert. Just like that, Dang will be done.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Troy Cole Jr. to the line for some free throws. First one up and in. D2 has a seat as Bastrachia checks in for him. Cougars got Njai, Cole Jr., Dang, Bastrachia, and Abood. 5:29 left to go in the ball game. 103-66. Troy Cole Jr. sets, shoots, and around and out. A turn, nice jumper, and he got it. Five minutes to go in the ball game. Troy Cole beats his man, easy layup, and got it. (105-68) Highland. Smith, tough play, no good. Dang will pick up his third board. Bastrachia up to Abood, now Troy Cole. Up top, Bastrachia. The Cougars can afford to burn a little clock. Nice pass. Daniel Dang wasn't ready for it, and it goes out of bounds. .425 to go in the ball game. 105-68 Highland. Smith gonna step back. We'll kick it over to right. And a kick by Njai. Boris Parachitsa will check in, and Dang will have a seat. Cougars used everybody that is in uniform tonight. Getting a look down at Ramin Hinton. He hurt the knee. He's got a big bag of ice on it. And still in pain, so hopefully he's not out for too many games. Free ball by Wright. No good. Troy Cole Jr. with the board. Long pass up. Njai with the layup. Omar Njai for the layup. That's 14 points now for him. I can't wait to get all these points totaled up because the Cougars have scored a lot of them. Steal now by Troy Cole Jr. And they get it back. Attar will score inside. 3:35 to go in the ball game. 37-point lead for the Cougars. 107-70. Bastrachia trying to dribble between two guys. And they get it to Smith for an easy layup. Parachitsa will get it back to Cole Jr. Up top now, Njai. Hand off. Boris, 15-footer, no good. Ball tipped. Come down by the Spartans. Right, tough shot, but it goes in. .240 left to go. 107-74. Gonzalo to Parachitsa, no good. Got his own board, and a rebound dunk! Omar Njai for a big tip dunk. That puts you back to 0 if you're playing 21. But thank goodness the Cougars aren't. Look out, here we go. Troy Cole Jr. will reverse it. The Cougars just loading up on the highlights here. 111-74. Just over 2 minutes to go. Smith Drains a jumper. Achia will bring it up. Gets by his man. Troy Cole was looking for another oop. Nice back cut pass. Omar had it. Ball on the ground. Omar will come up with it. Nice job. With 10 seconds to go, Mo Buckets caught the rim. That hit the rim. That hit the rim! That clearly hit the rim! They called traveling either way, but there's no question that hit the rim. I was right in front of it. .125 to go in the ball game. 111-76. Terror will take a three. No good. Oh, Buckets will pull down another rebound, his fourth. He'll pass it up. Troy Cole. He'll lob it. Daniel Dang trying to throw down an oop. Couldn't get up. Couldn't come down with it. Smith for another three. Way off. 1 minute to go in the ball game. 111-76 Highland. Achia will bring it up. The Cougars have to shoot it at least one more time. Achia will go around his man, up at the left hand and score. El Bosco for two. And that might wrap it up. Actually, the Cougars will get one more shot if they wanted it, but they ain't going to use it, as the shot clock's at 24 and the game clock's at about 42. Steal by Boris. He'll get it to Troy Cole Jr. Shot clock is not off. Cougars still have to shoot. And there is an intentional foul on Wright. Troy Cole Jr. set for some free throws here. 113-76, 24 seconds left to go. Troy Cole shooting free throw 4 and 5 on the evening. And his first one's up and in. Everybody in uniform tonight has scored at least 1 point. One more free throw for Troy Cole Jr. He'll set, shoot, and score. Cougars will get the ball out of bounds from the intentional foul. We just throw somebody in the backcourt, and Mo Buckets will pick it up, and this should be it here as he crosses the timeline. 20 seconds to go in the ballgame. 115-76 Highland. 39-point blowout here for the Cougars. The crowd standing, giving them an ovation, and a good job all around for the Cougars tonight. And Mo Buckets will dribble this ball game out here. And your final score, Highland 115 and Elgin 76. We'll be back here with some stats, hopefully some highlights along the way if you're watching. And, of course, the head coach of the Highland Cougars, Mr. Luke Norman. So stick with us, everyone. We'll be back in a minute.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Ooh, shout! Let's see, walks further down the street with the big pool way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of speed. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey. Gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. How do you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone? You took me for everything that I had and kicked me out of my own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? How long can you stand the heat? And the time when the bullets freeze up, still sound the beat. Look out! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Oh, take it! Dust! Bite the dust! Hey! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Ooh, shout! There are plenty of ways that you can hurt a man and bring him to the ground. You can beat him, you can cheat him, you can treat him bad, you leave him when he's down. Yeah. But I'm ready, yes, I'm ready for you. I'm standing on my own to beat.
Welcome back, everyone. Here, Cougars win 115-76 in a rather easy matchup here against Elgin. Again, Elgin will be in the first game of the 55th annual William Bear Classic coming up on December 15th at 1 o'clock. Scoring goes as follows. Ramin Hinton, 15 points, 4 boards. Marquand Adams, 5 points, 2 boards. Gonzo Bastrachia, 10 points, 5 boards. D2, 9 points, 1 board. Tyler Johnson, 16 points, 6 boards. Mo Buckets, Monam Abood, 12 points, 4 boards. My Cougar of the game, Troy Cole Jr., 20 points and 6 boards. And were we ready, Coach? All righty. We're now joined by head coach Luke Norman.
Luke, in a game like this where the ending is kind of determined, what are you working on at that point? Is it just practice or combination?
Really just to compete each possession, not take possessions off. Especially in games like this, we try to work on that a lot in practice, but we compete every possession in practice. So we come out here, we don't get a lot of these games, so a lot of games throughout the season, so I tell them, you got to make each game count. So I'm proud of our effort today. Thought we could have been a little better defensively, but thought we shared the ball well off.
One thing I noticed as your average common fan that it just seemed like the passes were crisper and right to the person, and it's just a good job sharing the ball tonight.
Yeah, really good job. I mean, when we share the ball, we move side to side, we're tough to guard. We've got a lot of different guys who can make shots. We can space the floor. We got big, so it's just a matter of making sure the ball doesn't stick and that it gets the guys open. I mean, as long as they do their job, we play well, but we got to stay consistent throughout 4 or 5 minutes.
Big tournament coming up here. What are you guys looking to do here in the next few days?
We got practice next 2 days, and we go to Southeast Iowa on Saturday, so that's a big one. I know they're playing Triton right now, so we'll watch that film and prepare to go there on Saturday. Big game. All right, appreciate you guys as always.
Head coach of the Cougars, Coach Luke Norman, and Cougars now move to 6-2. In big matchup with Southeastern Iowa coming up this weekend. But next home game here for the Highland men will be Aurora University on December the 5th. Finishing out my scoring here, Boris Parachitsa, 2 points, 2 boards. Omar Najai, 16 points, 2 boards. Air Canada, Cyrus Noel, 6 points, 7 boards. And Daniel Dang, 3 points, 3 boards. Once again, tomorrow's ball game for the ladies versus Rockford University is canceled. They are working on a rescheduled date. We're not sure when that will be. We'll try to check it out, though. Check out the Marvelous Mark Masters page. I'll keep you updated on when that, or if that ever comes about. That, of course, is on Facebook. But for the Salt and the Sound, Jim Yeager, for King Arthur, this is the Marvelous One, Marvelous Mark Masters, telling you guys good night, and we'll see you in a week, I believe, on December the 5th. We'll be back then. Good night, everyone.